Hello beautiful flowers and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Michaela and I am a cash stuffer and budgeter here on YouTube. And if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. Today's video we're going to be budgeting out my third paycheck of June. So if you're interested to see where all of my husband Zach's paycheck is going to be going, stick around and let's get right to it. Okay, so this is, like I said, our third paycheck of June, and I'm like a broken record. I still have not gotten a fine-tipped Sharpie. I've also been considering maybe just making this sheet bigger to make it easier on myself. I don't know. So we're gonna be budgeting $1,490 of his paycheck. Got paid a little bit more than that. However, I like to keep just a few dollars or so in there to add to our buffer for any reason we might need. So let's get down to business in our bills. So our first bill is our rent, and this is the last month of rent we are saving up for because we will be closing on our house at the beginning of July. So we just have to pay our rent through the end of July, and our lease is up, and I'm assuming we're gonna start paying our mortgage in August. I honestly don't know for sure, but we're just gonna put $220. That is our second to last time we will have to budget for rent. Crazy. So next up is utilities. Utilities, we're gonna put another $50 like we usually do in. I'm just kind of putting 50 in to gear up for our home. I've been putting 50 in a lot the past few months, and it's been kind of helping me get slowly get more and more ahead. So as we're transitioning into a home where the utilities are gonna cost more, it's not gonna be as big of an impact, hopefully, on our budget. All right, and our phone is gonna get $35. That's just what a quarter of our phone bill is, so we stuff that amount each week. Subscriptions, we're gonna do 15. On Zach's weeks, I always stuff 15 for his paychecks, and then my paychecks we do 10. Parking, we get to do 0. So this is for my parking pass for my job at the ramp that's next to the building I work at. And I've already saved up the amount I need for parking for this quarter. We pay quarterly $255. I've reached that goal, so I do not need to add anything until the beginning of July. And insurance, we are gonna add, I think we're gonna do 50 because we haven't quite reached our goal yet. Yeah, we're gonna do 50. Okay, so let's get my blinked out calculator here, and we are gonna total up the amount that is going towards bills. All right, looks like $370. Sounds about right. That is about normal for us. Okay, next up is my wallet. So all of these categories, all this cash will go into my wallet except for my husband Zach's spending money. So the first thing we have is groceries. I know we said we were gonna do a pantry clean out, but literally we have not been doing that. So I'm gonna budget another $85. Maybe I won't spend all of it this week. Maybe I will actually start our pantry clean out. All right, eating out is gonna get 65 like it usually does. That's been working pretty good for us the past few weeks. I've been not going over as much on our dining out. Gas is gonna be getting, gosh, how much is it gonna take for Zach to fill up his tank? I really don't know, but let's do 70 just in case. I cannot believe that it costs that much to fill up his tank of gas, but can't be helped. So then mine and my husband's spending, we each get $20. So let's total up the amount for wallet here. So it's $260. And the reason I'm not budgeting gas for myself is because I don't have as far to drive for work as of now. However, we will be moving towns, so my husband and our commute will basically be flipped. So I'll be going to the town over and he'll be staying in town for work. And right now he goes to the town over and I stay in town for work. So we're literally flipping cities. All right, so let's move on to our savings, my favorite part of the budget. So our house fund is gonna get its $50 like normal. Our emergency fund will get $25. That's our normal amount. And then we have our 100 envelope challenge. So as we discovered in my last savings challenge stuffing, I have 2 envelopes that are unaccounted for that I did not color in on my tracker, but they are not in these numbers here. So I do need to do some digging, but as far as I know, we only have 6 numbers left. So and I wanted to get this done before I move in the beginning of July. So we have 2 more paychecks to get it done. We have 6 numbers. So that means I need to pull 3 numbers for this paycheck and 3 numbers for our next. So let's go ahead and pull 3 of these, and I'm not going to flip them over until we pick all 3. All right, I think it's only fair that we do 2 purples and a yellow, and that way next week we have 2 purples and a yellow. I cannot believe we're gonna be done with the 100 envelope challenge after this. So our 3 numbers for this week are, oh my gosh, that's such a big number, 83. Oh, these are such big numbers, 61 and 77. This could not be any worse. I could not have asked for any 3 worse numbers. I cannot believe I picked these. So that is a lot going to our 100 envelope challenge, but it'll be so nice to have it done. Okay, next up is our 52-week challenge. So each week of the year, you stuff that dollar amount. So whatever week you're on, that's the dollars you stuff. So we are on week 23, it looks like. So we're gonna be stuffing $23 into that. My likes challenge, so however many likes my previous week's budget with me got, each like is worth 50 cents. And my budget with me for paycheck number 2 of June got 95 likes on it. You guys are insane. So 95 divided by 2 is 47.5, so we'll put $48 into that. I'm not gonna have any money left over for anything else this week, guys. Okay, then we have our monthly challenge. So this month, every month I just do a little side challenge just to save up money for whatever sinking fund or category I feel like I want to put it in. So we're saving up $100. I'm doing Chris Budget's June savings challenge, and we've already done 50 of it. So let's go ahead and do another row here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So another $25 will be going into this challenge because each one of these fruits is worth $5. So 25 going into that. We have a pause on our weight loss challenge. I would like to get back into my weight loss challenge eventually. However, I just think with the move right now, I'm really not focusing on my health like I should be. So that is a pending challenge. The last savings challenge that we have is my Princess Budget's 1K savings challenge. And last week we had a really big week. It was a 100 envelope. So this week it looks like we are going to be taking it a little easy, and it is a number 35. Oh, thank goodness. And then it looks like the week after that isn't so bad either. It's 45. So I feel pretty good about that. So what did I say that was? 35? Yeah, $35 is going to be going into that this week. So 35, and then we will come back and figure out my Universal Studios after we find out if I have any money left over for this paycheck. So let's total up our savings here. Wow, $427. I'm not gonna have anything left over, you guys. So we started with $14.90, and we spent $370 on bills, $260 on our wallet, $427 on savings. So we have $433 left for our sinking funds. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so just like last week, I think I'm gonna put another $10 in each of my Universal Studios envelopes. So I have 5 envelopes left, 5 categories left that we need to finish for Universal Studios, and so each of those is going to get $10, so that's $50 going into that. So I'm going to deduct 50 from here, and then we have my sinking funds. So I have a few categories that always get certain amounts. So let's start off. I just like to flip through and just see all my trackers. So our baby fund always gets $33 because we are saving up for a baby. And then we have our electronics savings challenge, and I think we're aiming to finish up this row here. So let's do that number 29 there. And then let's go ahead and give each of our holidays $5. So Valentine's Day, Halloween, our anniversary, and Thanksgiving are all gonna get $5. Operation Black Friday. We are so close to finishing this. We have 2 weeks left. So let's do this sign right here for $25. Yeah, the Black Friday sign. Oh no, that's worth 20. Black Friday sign worth $20. So $20 going in to Black Friday. And then our final one in here is Christmas. I think we're gonna go easy this week. Each one of these icons is worth $15. So let's just finish up this row right here by doing this last icon worth $15. So $15 going into Christmas. And we do not need to put anything into Mother's Day because it is past and it's not coming around for a while. And then Father's Day, I have met my savings goal for that. And then the only other thing I can think of is I don't think I need to give coffee anything this week. So then the rest of them will get the leftovers. So we had 383 after totaling up all this entire left column. So let's go ahead and deduct the amounts we have over here so far. And we will just kind of see how much we have left over. Okay, 266, that is not bad. So let's finish up this this lower column or this lower box here for my long-term sinking funds. So I think I'd like to do just 10 in vacation. And let's do 10 into car. Let's do 30 into furniture. And Costco can get a $20 bill because I do need to make a Costco run this weekend. So that's it for our long term. And now we can just focus on all of our revolving or shorter term sinking funds. So we have $196 left for all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we put, let's see, 1, 2, 3. If we put 15 into all of these, I think that'll still give me enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think that's 150. So 196. Yeah. Okay, come on, Michelle, you can do basic math. So we have $46 that we can adjust so we can add to these sinking funds. And we can also add it to down here too if we want, but okay. I think I'd like to give, let's see. I want to give gifts a little bit more. I'm going to give it $5 more. I want to give fun $10 more. So let's give fun 25 this week. And same with Zach. Let's give him another $10 because he's been spending out of his category a lot. $21 left to work with here. I know we're gonna have a lot of household expenses coming up, so I'm gonna add another 10 to household. It's $11. Let's just throw the last 11 into let's throw it into miscellaneous because I feel like we might have a lot of stuff coming up that we're not expecting. So that's 26 going into miscellaneous. That's a lot for miscellaneous. It normally doesn't even get that much. Okay, so let's go ahead and total up my revolving sinking funds here. So 196 going towards that. Isn't that what I got last week for that? Didn't I do 196 for all this too? That's like, sounds like a familiar number. Oh, and I just got Sharpie all over. Thank goodness it just rubs right off. I'm not Sharpie, Expo. All right, then my long-term sinking funds, let's total those up. Should be 187. And now, you guys, the moment of truth. So all of these totals should equal 1490. So let's start with our 1490. We've got 370 for our bills. We've got 260 for our wallet. 427, holy cow, for savings. 50 for our universal binder. 196 for revolving. And that leaves our 187 for long term. What a dream to have it work out so perfectly, because if you are a frequent watcher, you know that this does not always work out because I just have so many sinking fund categories. I have been considering reducing the amount of sinking funds categories I have, because get this, guys. So I'll just, if you're done, this is it for the budget method, but if you're interested about what's coming up after we buy our house, stick around for this. So we don't have our mortgage official like monthly payment amount, but it's estimated to be around $1,500, and right now we only pay $880. So if we owe $1,500 a month roughly, because we don't have our insurance plan picked out yet, so that'll kind of affect the price, obviously, and we stuff our bills 4 times a month, that is $375 going towards mortgage every paycheck, and we are used to putting $220. So that is a full $155 that we will need to come up with. So I can either do that by side hustles, or I can reduce the amount we put in certain categories. So I think what's going to happen is I do have quite a bit of money going towards our 100 envelope challenge every single week, so that'll help reduce it. And then I have been considering not doing a monthly challenge, and then I think, you know, just cutting out a few savings challenges. I think I'm just going to cut out my monthly challenge and my my 100 envelopes, and I think that'll kind of balance us out to where we need to be, where we can still continue saving, you know, in our, you know, have enough for our sinking funds. So it's gonna suck not being able to do as much into savings, but we have been going so hard on our savings ever since we became debt free at the end of 2021. So it has been a dream to be able to put this much into savings every single week. Not every single week, but most weeks putting $300 to $400 has just been insane every single week, and it's just not sustainable once we get our home. So I'm sure in the future, you know, maybe we can refinance if interest rates get lower, which I don't think that'll happen, but you never know what'll happen. So thank you for listening to my rant. I really appreciate it. If you have any tips for me for being a first-time home buyer, like things I should do once we get into our home, let me know. I'd be happy to hear some tips and tricks from you guys. But that is all I have for you. If you have made it this far through this rant, you're a real one. And if you haven't hit subscribe, why the heck have you not hit subscribe already? I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.